from him in a moment. But before then, the fate of the proposed changes in the education system will now be decided by the National Assembly. The report of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms has proposed 14 amendments to the Basic Education Act, which require approval by Parliament. Martin Mwangi with the details.
After the release of the full report of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms, the fate of most of those proposed changes now rests with the National Assembly. The report has recommended 14 amendments to the Basic Education Act, which must be acted upon by the legislators. In the implementation framework, the Working Party has issued different timelines, but estimates that all of them should be concluded within 12 months.
There are some laws that have been recommended, and I am happy that the two chairs are here. We're going to work with you to make sure that the necessary legislation is worked on, complete with bringing public participation on board to make sure that we all speak the same language.
Among the amendments, the report recommends repealing of the Early Childhood Education Act to transfer the provision of early childhood development education to the Basic Education Act. This will align the definition of basic education as starting from pre-primary to senior school. Provision of ECD is currently a devolved function. This will ensure harmonization of all pre-primary teachers in that the TSC manages the payroll based on allocation from the Parliament, while the counties hire the pre-primary teachers. There is also a proposal to amend Section 56 of the Basic Education Act to revise the composition of the boards of management of schools. The BOMs currently comprise of 14 members and a provision to co-opt a maximum of 3 other members. Senior school BOMs will have 10 members, which shall include a member from the National Government Administration Officers Ngao. Stakeholders noted the presence of Ngao in the board was important to advise on security matters. Parents' representation has been reduced to only the chairperson of the Parents Association to sit in the board.
You know what to do? Yes.
The newly created comprehensive school, which includes preschool, primary, and junior school, will have 13 members of BOM. At this level, parents will have 3 representatives, one of whom shall be the chairperson. The report wants Section 56A amended to create the positions of principal and a deputy principal of the comprehensive school. MPs will also be required to amend Regulation 79B of the Basic Education Regulation to delete the classification of institutions as national, extra-county, county or sub-county. The proposed new categorization of schools will be day, boarding, mixed day and boarding, and mixed boys and girls, and according to pathways the schools offer at senior school. Parliament will also be required to delete Section 11C, F, and Section 35(1) of the TSC Act regarding quality assurance function. Changes will also be made to other related provisions of the TSC regulations. These regulations will effectively make pre-service and in-service teacher training the responsibility of the Ministry of Education. This means that the budgetary allocation to TSC to perform the functions will be rerouted to the ministry. All teacher training colleges, TTCs, will be converged under a single entity referred to as Kenya Teachers Training College, KTTC. Martin Mwangi, NTV.
Yeah. She's going to share.
21 organizations